for me,
you can come in.
It's totally 100% that way.
Yeah.
So as long as you know that, we're good.
It's our turn.
I'm out. Good luck.
Tell Brendan and Rachel we're going to come up here. Tell them.
They need to chill, huh? For a few minutes? Or you want them up here now?
No. They were talking about coming up here, but they're down by the hammock. So I was like, let's just go up there and talk.
I'll tell them you guys are in here.
Yeah, no, because I'm like, we're going to sit up.
All right, adios.
Bye. Awkward.
Very.
What's up?
Nothing. I have to say our piece because I just don't want the line. You never talked to me, so I didn't know where you were.
What I said to you, I genuinely mean. It wasn't fake. It wasn't anything. And when people ask you about it, like, is that smart of you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, honestly, it might have been a bad game move, whatever. But I don't want to hurt people in this game on an emotional level. Like I said a million times, I promise. I just wasn't thinking that way, but it's never my intentions to hurt people. Even Rachel coming up here yesterday and like crying to me about stuff. Like, I don't want to see people cry. I don't want to hurt people. Like, if anyone wants to make people cry and hurt people, that's terrible, and then you're a terrible person. And like, I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to hurt you. I genuinely, I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me because I can't say anything because I know that you guys aren't going to believe that wasn't why or whatever, and I'm sorry that I played that way and hurt you guys in that way. I truly am. And I feel like, for me, if I could right that wrong and not go after you two this week, if I can ask for just 1 week, and if we can exchange that and just have that, so that I don't want, it was never my intentions to separate you or anything. It was a game move, I promise. On my life, I saw you as my biggest threat in this house as a whole. Truly. And I
don't see how, but
well,
I guess you're right.
Maybe,
it is a compliment, but all right.
But I don't know, maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit in the game or whatever, but that was just how I saw it. And I don't know. I can't apologize enough if you took
I know
it
you saw an opportunity and you took it. That I don't blame you for that. It was just the fact that I thought we were all together, and I got totally blindsided by that because I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, like I really took that heart to heart up here seriously.
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's not a game, and like I don't play this game, I guess, the way it's supposed to be played. You know, so I do take things to heart, and I don't want you to think of us any less as competitors just because we do. Like, it was hard for us to come back on here. We knew we were going to be a target. We knew, you know, I'm sure the same thing for yourself, you know. So I'm like, listen, if we just make it the jury, we're guaranteed to be together all summer, even if it's a week or two. Now she's like, dude, what are you going to do all summer? She thinks I'm going to run around in Europe or something. You know what I mean? So blah, blah, blah. Our biggest fear is like right now coming true. So it's not that we're not competitors. It's not that we're not going to compete hard. It's just that's what we
have goals and then go from there.
Exactly.
I understand. If it was the first or second week, it would be different because it's just like, man, we made it to our goal just 1 more week. And then I remember we were all up here and we were like, yeah, and Danielle can compete. And then we were like all excited about it. And then it's just like, then all of a sudden we find out that he wants to get backdoored. And I'm like, we're almost at our goal. Just give us just 1 more week, and then then you can get rid of one of us. You know, I don't know. I mean, I know it probably sounds silly.
No, but I truly get it, you know?
I mean, because, like, we do the long,
Yeah.
We're not trying to play sympathy card either.
We're not.
You know,
no, I understand, though. I've been there
going
last year, you know, like, when I was dating my boyfriend, I get it. I told you that, like, the first week we were in here. I was like, it's hard. Yeah. It's really hard. I don't know how you guys have been doing it for so long, because it's hard.
Yeah.
We don't want you to think that we're coming up here just, kissing your butt and blowing smoke up your butt just because, but what else you got to say?
You were doing good.
I don't know. Like, the only thing for me is even with, like, Rachel's, like, beg and plead and everything else, it's like, I know no matter what, if I lost, like, I'd be going home this week if I didn't win the veto. Whether I would be nominated or whether I would be on the backdoored or whatever. I know I would probably be going home. And, I don't know, like, obviously, I made my bed, and now I have to sleep in it, and I did win because I knew I had to win. Like, there was no doubt in my mind I had to go out there and win, otherwise I'm going home, and I'm going to watch the rest of this season by myself at home, and that would super suck, whatever, for making, a big move that backfired and completely turned into a stupid move. But, I don't know, I just feel like if I could just give you guys that in return, if I could just have 1 week of a truce from you guys next week,
we would take that deal. And especially, I don't even want to hear your other plans. Who's going? I don't want to even hear it because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus that's on my game. If you're offering that deal to us, I'll take it.
Okay. And that's
And you know our word's good. We don't fucking...
And then that's why I wanted to come to you guys. And I know with other people trying to come to me and make deals, and then I go downstairs even last night and hear laughing and talking crap. I'm not stupid.
Right.
I'm not stupid.
Where did that deal come from? Did you say that?
What deal?
Did you say, like, I'll keep all 4 of you guys safe if you're not the target next week? Did you say that?
No, Rachel told me that when she was crying up here for her fiance.
Oh, because we were downstairs and she goes, yeah. Well, I even said, I'm like, she goes, Danielle said that we're all safe. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, we're all safe. As long as we don't target her next week, we're all good. And I'm like,
no, she didn't say that. And then
what are
she
you
tried to
talking about?
pull a deal with me about if I didn't send her Brendan home, that it would be the 5 of us again, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, that's kind of a hard deal for me to take when I'm in the position that I am, because I know I screwed everybody.
Either. I know you have to take this opportunity to do something. You know what I mean?
Especially it's hardest with the situation where I know I have most of the house against me, and I know no matter what, people in this house play personal, which it's obvious, more people than others, where it's not just a game move that comes across as personal, with people who make moves that are strictly personal, and no matter what you do. Rachel came to me yesterday and said that she basically threatened me and told me if I send her or Brendan or any of you guys home this week, that the rest of you 3 are going to be in jury no matter what if you don't make it to the 2. And she goes, that's 3 votes, and there's no way that we can't convince one more person. So if you send one of us home, you're losing this game. And I'm like, so that this is your deal for me? Is you're threatening me that if I do anything that you're sending me, like I'm losing the game? I don't understand how this is a move. Or like a deal of any sort after she's crying, you know?
Right.
I don't know. I don't get certain people's tactics in this house.
She's very emotional, I think.
Yeah, slightly.
But that's why I wanted to come up here too, because it's telephone after that. Then Rachel says that, and I think Portia overheard something, and then she comes in the back room and tells us, she goes, everyone heard, they just ran upstairs that we're putting up a floater. Rachel's crying and emotional and something else. She told the street, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I didn't even say anything in that room. I'm like, I'm already fucking going up. Why the fuck is everyone getting pissed? And I go to Brendan and Rachel, I'm like, dude, what's up? And they're like, that never happened. Like, what are you talking about? So Portia's going banana pancakes.
Shocker,
yeah, I don't know. I can't even listen to her. And it's like, it's just a mess down there. And all we want to do is just get through next week.
Well, I feel like every single thing that's being said in this house, no matter what it is going to every single person. So somebody's telling one person who tells another person, and it's going all the way back around. So everyone's finding out everything in this house, and that's the problem. But I do have one question for you guys, not about you. Rachel told me, and I don't know if this is true because I don't know if I believe anything that she says. She told me that Shelly said that if she won HOH, she was going to put me up. Is that true or no?
No.
Okay.
I think everyone downstairs is worried about themselves going home this week. And I'm like, what are you worried about? You guys are fine. You understand she's going to take this opportunity to get one of us. But everyone by themselves is like, Portia's like, I'm going up. And Adam's like, dude, I'm dead this week. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you guys? You know what I mean? Like, take a week and enjoy yourself. They're not worried about putting anyone up next week. They're worried about going home this week.
Right.
So, I mean, if you extend that olive branch, like everything happens week to week.
Yeah.
You know, and as you know, things change.
Absolutely.
Every week. But if by extending an olive branch, you know, obviously it would ease the blow of the other thing.
And I'm not stupid. I know it's not going to change anything. And I don't know. I guess my whole thing is I really, really want, like I said, I can't say it enough. I'm sorry, and I don't want you guys to think that it was like a personal attack and to try to keep you apart.
I thought it was, and my feelings were hurt. You know what I mean? So I was upset.
And that's why, like, genuinely, like, when you said that, it was kind of like a thing where I didn't even, and I know it sounds stupid because you guys have talked about that.
It is a
I didn't
game,
even
and sometimes
think that way.
I understand your point of view because we are here playing a game, and sometimes I forget that. I just kind of go off feelings, you know. So I was like, I was hurt because I wasn't. You know, I got discredited when my season because I'm like, dude, could you just chill out and relax and no game on Sunday? And everyone's like, he's not even fucking playing the game. You know, like sometimes just enjoy this opportunity. Well, I'm not saying you. That's the way I think.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean? So when I got slammed like that, I was like, dude, what the fuck? You know, like you came in with the same target as we did, and you knew it was going to be rough to get through our situation. I'm like, man, if one of our own fucking sent us home, like this place is fucking crazy. Why did we try to come back on this show?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, and I appreciate at least the olive branch that you're trying. And like I said, we play honest.
Yeah.
So
and that's why I knew if I asked you that, I knew you're not going to blow smoke. And if you meant it, you would say okay. And if not, you would say no.
Right. So, and I'm telling you, everything changes week to week in here. And I am a forgiving person. And you know, in a week, if that did come true, I would probably be grateful. You know what I mean? As opposed to still bitter. But I'm saying that could happen. Don't think it can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's why I say, and I definitely not up here to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to know your plans, but what do we say downstairs now? What do we say? We talk to her. Who's the target? I mean, like, don't even tell me who the target is.
We don't know because I don't want to know.
I even told Rachel, you know, she just keeps asking. She came up to me twice yesterday within literally like a half hour. So what do you think? And I'm like, I don't really know. I just want. She's like, well, you've had a week to think about it. I'm like, well, I don't know what you want me to say to you. And then 30 minutes later, she comes up here. She's like, so, and I'm like, what's up? She's like, I don't know, what's up? And I'm like, well, you came up here. This is really awkward. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you wouldn't be talking to me if I didn't win. So you're up here. Like, what do you want me to say to you? You know? Like, you're downstairs telling me I'm the most evil person you've ever met. I have a black heart and nobody deserves a friend like me. Like, what do you want? You know? Like, I don't know. But, you know, just tell them whatever that you kind of just were trying to see where my head's at. And I didn't tell Rachel anything that I'm doing at all. Yeah. I'm not going to tell people what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm sure that you guys have an idea of what I'm doing. But, I don't know. I'm just trying to play in the veto and everything.
She said that deal about keeping everyone safe if she was safe next week. And that was on the table, and I said, I don't even want to know what she's going to do. She extended that olive branch, and I don't know what she's doing.
And honestly, God, I never made that deal with her yesterday.
Okay, well, that's what I heard. That's why I was like, dude, I have to talk to. And I'm going to just stick to that. I'm like, that's what she told me. I'm like, we talked as a couple. I'm not throwing anybody under a bus. I'm like, I'm just saying our state, you know, we want to stay till jury. I mean, everything's honest, open and honest. So I'll be open and honest down there. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus either because they, you know, did get my back. But like I said, we ultimately have to worry about me and her for this week. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we get HOH, you're safe one more week.
Okay.
And that's the honest to God truth.
And then we'll just go from there. And I'm perfectly happy with that. Just because obviously I'm not in the best spot in the house right now, and I'm not going to be able to compete next week, and I don't want to, like, be sitting in the jury by myself for 6 weeks because of a stupid move. So, yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for that.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for talking. And again, like, truly, I don't know. I just don't want you to think, like, I said ever since coming in here, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be straight up with you. I always said, like, on your season, I never got the hype, but everyone, like, loved you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, he's nice, whatever. But, like, I didn't get it because everyone loved you so much. But coming in here, I said it a million times. I was like, you're hilarious. You're so much fun to hang out with. And I truly, truly enjoy you. And I've said it a million times, like, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. I have nothing against you guys, and I would never want to attack you like that on a personal level, ever, ever, ever. And I just want you to know that, whether it means something or not.
No, it does.
I truly mean it.
It does. It does. Because I know this. I know how it is in here. You know what I mean? We all know how it is in here. So I do appreciate you extending that. Whether it happens, we'll see. Okay. But I do appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys. If you see Adam, will you tell me he was supposed to come back up here before you guys did?
Okay.
Everyone's trying to say their piece.
I think everyone's coming up.
Thanks.